Week 3 of the New York Giants franchise. What's going on, guys? John here. And if you guys didn't watch last episode, go watch it really quick because, spoiler alert, it was our first win of the year. Obviously, we probably should have won against the Vikings if I knew how to throw the ball or if I knew how to play defense. But yeah, we played very good football. Uh, Daniel Jones obviously did not play very good football, but our defense was the part that played very good, which surprised me. But if you look at the standings, we're tied at the top with Dallas and Philly. We're the 4 seed. Interesting. I like how it shows our seedings, though. And then if you look here, Neighbors is third in the receiving list, which is not bad. But we picked off Jaden Daniels 3 times. I also did adjust the sliders, so if you want to see what I adjusted them to, please check that out in the last episode. I did it right at the end. But first thing, yes, wide quarterback. Which, should I really be scouting quarterback actually? Because quarterbacks are pretty easy to tell who's good and who's not. While as wide receivers, we could use another wide receiver. Cornerback, obviously a big need. And once again, like I might do another wide receiver here. Ooh, running back. Do I need a running back? I'd rather have a tackle, actually, to go on the other side of Andrew Thomas. That's his name. At the end of last episode, I could not get Andrew Thomas's name for the life of me, and I just now remembered it. Quandre McKee. I think this guy was like really good. Yeah, he's elite speed or great to elite speed. Already know he has A press. This is going to be a very good corner. So I mean, depending on how these guys go, maybe we'll have to go with him. Oh, I think I just took him off my board. Nope, favorites. Yeah, Flanagan. I don't know why I have him on the board. I haven't. Ooh, A awareness for Wade Hartman. Do we know any other stats for anybody on any other stats? No. So we just know he's got uh A awareness. But we also don't know what kind of quarterback he is. Oh yeah, we do. It's right there. Though I don't think you're supposed to know, but all I know is he is a pocket quarterback. Terrible speed. Just like the other two guys. These four are all pocket passers, no scrambling. Which sucks that Hartman might be the best one because he's the oldest. But I don't know, maybe Edward Byron is gonna be good. Because I don't know where we're gonna end up picking. Because if we win out a couple games, we might end up being stuck with, Kirksey or Tuck instead. But there's only one way to find out. That's by playing all 17 games. But players ready to negotiate. We're just going to look to see who we need to negotiate with. Darius Slayton, not interested to bring him back. Azeez Ojulari, maybe. Isaiah Simmons, most definitely. If you watched last episode, you know why Isaiah Simmons needs to come back. He has been electric. None of these guys are very interesting. Thibodeau, I'm going to accept his 5th year. Evan Neal, you suck. There's no point accepting your 5th year. Might trade you. Jason Peters should be starting over you. Patrick Peterson exists. But yeah, so right now we're looking pretty good. Should we do a free agency checkup? See if there's anyone I can replace Evan Neal with besides Jason Peters. Kareem Hunt, Jerick McKinnon, Justice Hill, Cam Akers, Robert Woods. I guess I can check, are there any good kick returners? Always good to check with the new kick return rules out. That's kick accuracy. Here you go, kick return. Cordero Patterson has 99 kick return. Chat, do we sign Cordero Patterson? I can move him to wide receiver too. We're going to sign Cordero Patterson. League shattering move right here. Oh, we're over the salary cap. Hold up. I forgot. Daniel Jones' contract is so bad. Let's look at team salary. Who's people we can save the most money on? Darius Slayton. Shelby Harris, Samson Ebukam. Evan Neal. Can we just cut ties with him? What can we get any value from trading him? Does anyone want him? We could probably get something out of this. Like, just hypothetically, if I made a quick package with these two and, like a second round pick, what could I get for it? We get the other Ojolari brother. We could get Nick Bolton. What? I mean, these are some decent things. Like Jair Brown. We could get Brandon Scherf, a great lineman. Um, Christian Barmore, maybe. Donovan Wilson. Yeah, we got some great trades here. Calvin Ridley, I'm not taking that money on. Yeah, like all these guys are willing to take in all of our. Like, look at this. Jaden Reed. You'd be giving me Jaden Reed? Hold on. Let's look at this trade. Guys, do we make a trade already? I feel like this would be a very early to make a trade, but Jaden Reed would be so good on this team. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I should do it. It's a great trade, but I'm not going to do it. For now, just to save the money, we're going to cut. Should we just cut Jason Peters? Cut ties with him? Well, Cavante Turpin would be who we're cutting. Actually, no, it'd be Joshua Kelly, most likely. But Turpin's a lower overall, and his spots are basically the reason we're getting Cordell Patterson. So we're going to cut ties with him, get rid of his $2 million off the books, and pick up Cordell Patterson. Where are you at? There you go. Cordell Patterson's been signed to a 1-year contract. League-shattering move. I know. I wasted a lot of time just talking about Cordell Patterson there, didn't I? Now, he could be our number 2 running back, or how high of an overall wide receiver would he be? We all know who Cordell Patterson is. There's no question about that. He'll probably be like a 74. 72. Yeah, not bad. He's not going to see the field much anyway. But, having him just a kick return. Because, yeah, now he's our number 1 kick returner. Is he fast? No. But is he Cordell Patterson, probably the greatest returner of our generation? Yes. I know. I was not alive for Devin Hester, so I can't say he's the greatest. Oh, Nick Chubb, another guy I drafted in fantasy football. Am I just going to play everybody I drafted in fantasy football? Maybe. Who knows? All right, so Tyler Nubin has an upgrade. I think we do run a lot of zones, so while normally I would give him another upgrade to what he would be good at, I'm going to give him some zone coverage. He's only halfway to his ability his trait getting revealed, but that's not that big of a deal. Patterson, deep threat, just get him all those like skill position. I should have upgraded playmaker. Better catch and track. Yeah, just give him a bunch of catching stats. If I give him playmaker, he could get, spin move and stuff, but oh well. Andrew Phillips, man-to-man, sure. I should have upgraded slot, but he doesn't see the field, so it doesn't really matter for him. Tyrone Tracy is a kick returner, so I'm going to give him elusive back because that's all he is good at. And, okay, all those are good for kick returning. But now we will jump in to face off against a team that is so much better than us, I don't even know if it'll matter. This team should be a lot lower overall than what it is. It should be like a 75, maybe. If that, because this team is not very good. But I guess who cares, So here we go. We get the ball first, meaning let's see Cordell Patterson in action. I think we should. Yep, Patterson back to return. The first return for Cordell Patterson in a Giants uniform is not a good one, but oh well. We don't want to see Daniel Jones walk onto the field. He sucks. That's why we're going to throw with him on the first play, Johnson in a fullback spot. We're just going to target him. Theo Johnson, the rookie tight end, is going to get 8. Grant Delpit on the tackle. And now We have 2 downs to gain a couple yards. So we're just going to send Neighbors on a streak and see what happens. Instead, we're going to hit Darius Slayton on a slant, and it worked perfectly. Because, second and short, you have 2 downs to gain, half a yard. You can take a deep shot sometimes. Like, it doesn't have to be every time you go, oh, 2nd and 1, Hail Mary to the end zone, guaranteed. No, that's not how you want to play it. You want to play it, oh, I have a chance. Let's every so often. Because if you do it every time, then they're going to know, oh, they're going to throw it deep. Then you just be like just not stereographing. That's not even a word, I don't think. But you just be telegraphing your moves perfectly. They would know exactly what you're running every time. So you got to be able to put a mix in there. As we're going to try and do an RPO. Wan'Dale Robinson's going to be wide open. He blew off a tackle from Grant Delpit, I think is who 39 is. I honestly have no idea. Who's hurt? Oh, I didn't get to see. Okay. Grant Delpit's going to be that safety, I think. I didn't know he was a superstar, though. Interesting. As there's a rush with Singletary, 5 yards. The Joker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, with the tackle. As now we're going to do our 8th call of the season on a jet sweep. Theo Johnson, please hold a block. It's not even Myles Garrett. You're just going to run right past him. This is why I don't run jet sweeps. Jet sweeps in NCAA are so much better. We're going Singletary. Cut back in, then cut back out. What a move from Devin Singletary. First down and more. I said I wasn't going to call it again, but it'd be so funny if this one worked. Come on, Theo. Give me pass protection. Oh, there's no pass protection on this play? Okay. It once again does not. I need to stop calling that. No more calling it. Okoronkwo with the tackle for loss. That's like a once a game type play, and if it doesn't work, never call it again. As now it's 3rd goal because we wasted a down trying to do a jet sweep. All right. I'm going to block Johnson on Myles Garrett. Do I not get to see? Okay, pass protect. Let me be. I don't know if that's you're actually going to listen. Myles Garrett dropped back in coverage for whatever reason, so Daniel Jones is going to run it. I forgot it's 3rd down. I needed to score there. Yeah, we're going for this. No questions about it. Devin Singletary has nobody on the left side, so let's just. What are you doing, Evan? Or not Evan Neal, Andrew Thomas? You just watched him run right around you. Didn't matter because we scored anyway, but that's not how you play blocking. So just for future reference, letting you know, not how you're supposed to do that. But 12 plays, 74 yards, took off 5.5 minutes, so almost over 3/4 of the first quarter. Almost, yeah, it'd be about 3/4. 2 minutes is 3/4 of 8, so. As there's Jerome Ford, fantasy football legend. After Chubb got hurt, I picked him up as soon as I had Chubb, because I had Chubb last year, and I watched his knee get destroyed. So, very emotional times. And then when I ended up winning the championship, I picked up Chubb and banked him on my IR slot, even though I knew he wasn't coming back, because I wanted to get him a chip. So, as there's Simmons missing a tackle, but that's Nick Chubb, so you can't expect a tackle from Nick Chubb. As he has 94 yards last week. That's what happens when you're a 97 overall. You are very good at the game. As I do not like Cordell Flott being manned up on Amari Cooper. I guess it doesn't matter because Deshaun Watson's just going to get the first down. We rushed 3, and he literally telegraphed he was going to run it right away. Did not matter. I smacked my mic again. I feel like this is going to be a... Nope. I was not about to say anything, especially not something along the lines of, I think this might be a run. Nope, would never say that. All right, Tyler Nubin. I did adjust the sliders, so we'll see how they work. But all I did was lower interception sliders. So not every catch is going to be an interception. And then I buffed their okay. I made my pass cover both teams passing accuracy, run blocking. No, I oh my gosh, I cannot speak right now. Holy cow. I lowered mine and the CPU's pass accuracy and wide receiver catching. Both of mine got lowered further, but I lowered them both. I lowered my run blocking as well. And then I lowered interception sliders for both sides. That's what I did. I think I got all that across. If I was wrong, you guys can correct me if you want to comment it, I guess. I don't really care. Do whatever you want. Go eat a pizza. I don't know. I want a pizza. It's 11:30, but I want a pizza. Of course I do. Why would I not want a pizza? Pizza's good. So there's Njoku. That's his second grab. His first one was on that out route that I think I was yapping about. I don't even know what I was talking about back then. I think it was about the sliders when he got that out route. But back to the game. Deshaun Watson's been very good. So there's Dexter Lawrence keeping Nick Chubb from going anywhere. I was about to lay out Elijah Moore, dude. If he kept the ball, I was about to just destroy him. I don't like 3.5 down linemen for Nick Chubb, but hey, it works. I think that's Shelby Harris with the tackle. Nick Chubb's 5th rush of the day. Get Tyler Nubin in his spot. 3rd and goal, pass committing. They're not going to run the ball on 3rd goal. At least Nick Chubb was not going to run the ball. Deshaun Watson tries running it. Isaiah Simmons did not let him. And oh my gosh, what is with every coach not having any balls to go for it on 4th and short? Am I the only one? Does Dan Campbell do it? We gotta test it with Dan Campbell. Does Dan Campbell go for it on 4th and shorts? Because, boy, if Dan Campbell doesn't, this game's broken. Tyrone Tracy back to return this first kick. Where are those guys going? You guys see the guys on the left? They're just running out of bounds. Why are they doing that? Is that something I'm doing? Like, is it the way I'm returning kicks? Malik Neighbors makes his first catch of the day. That's what you want to see. That's what I need to try and do. I need to get Neighbors as many touches as possible. I promised 80 catches. Okay. What am I doing here? Pick 6, Browns touchdown. I basically just threw it right to John Johnson Jr. Nope, Martin Emerson Jr. I should have handed the ball off. It probably was a better play, even though I was running right at Myles Garrett. Then again, probably both of them would have turned into a turnover. But instead, Daniel Jones, 3rd straight game with a pick. He is now up to 6 of them on the year. But hey, it's not the first time I've thrown a pick 6. He threw 2 against the Vikings. So that's Tyrone Tracy at the middle. Good run. Okay, let's not throw the ball in the first play. That way I can't throw a pick 6. Instead, we'll fumble the ball and then we'll go for a touchdown. Or Myles Garrett will just do what Myles Garrett does, because that's what he does. He's very good at football, if you guys didn't know. This Myles Garrett guy. Daniel Jones misses Malik Neighbors. He was wide open. Not the first time he's done that. This is where they're supposed to show the draft class. This game is so bugged. But now it's 3rd and long, so need another great screen from Devin Singletary, but I probably won't even be able to get the throw off. It's always 4th and 1. Makes me want to go for it so bad, but I know I'd get flamed if I went for it. Except Jamie Gillian sucks at punting, so it barely does anything. Where did Deshaun Watson go? Who is this? What? Who is number 5? Is that Jacoby Brissett? Who is that? I'm going to blitz him because that is not Deshaun Watson. And it's not Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Oh, is it Jameis? Why is Jameis Winston playing? What? Um, what? Did I miss Deshaun Watson getting hurt? Was it when I was yapping about pizza? Did Jameis just come in without me realizing? Yeah, none of that. No one's gonna. Yeah, that's not even close, Jameis. You tried. You did try. I probably should have called a timeout, but I saved him. Want to save him for when I actually have the ball. So Patterson gonna return it. Oh my gosh, he put that man on his knees. Is now Cordell Patterson. A great return up to the 50. That's what you want to see. That's why I signed it. I guess I can run it once. So we'll try it. Oh, we got an injury timeout. John Michael Schmitz. Is that? Nope. No, it's John Runyon. Our left guard. It's not Andrew Thomas, so I don't really care. Andrew Thomas is good. The rest of my O-line, not so much. As Daniel Jones throws it at the feet of Wan'Dale Robinson, and it's an incompletion. And now we're in a situation where I'm going to go for it. You don't get a choice. And we're going to see what happens. Wan'Dale Robinson sucks. It was John. Okay. We weren't going to score anyway because they wanted us to punt. So now we're basically just giving them a shot. They have 3 timeouts. They probably would score on us anyway. So who is... Who was that? What, who just let Elijah Moore go for 1,000 yards on one play? And you say, how does that work, John? How does that make any sense? It doesn't. Oh my gosh. Touchdown Browns. I want to go deep to Neighbors so bad, but I know it won't work. I'm going to try it anyway. I don't care. Ah! Of course he's in coverage with their one competent corner. Why wouldn't he be? That wouldn't make any sense. Up! That's a touch pass. It's another pick 6. I literally, with that throw, tapped the button, put it as far upfield as I could, and Jones is like, let's just throw it right to JOK. The best part is they get the ball at halftime too. So we're going to go down at least 31-7 unless I decide to turn over the ball again. Which would be a very me thing to do. I'm still going to throw the ball. That's going to be my only chance of getting back in this game. Nope. Their D linemen are just too good. So, I wanted to run the ball, but I clicked the play too fast, and now I'm passing again. Okay. Are we in field goal range? No, we're in Hail Mary range. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take Neighbors, send him on a streak on his own, send you on a post. So they're all going to be on the right side. Come on. Nope. Well, we're going to halftime down by 21. Nope, 17. Oh. He's out for a quarter, so he'll be back soon. Wish he was out for the game. Be nice facing off the king of picks, Jameis Winston. As down goes Jameis Winston, Dexter Lawrence gets a sack. Unless this somehow awakens prime Jameis Winston, like the one that was meant to be the #1 pick, future of the Bucks kind of guy. There's Nick McLeod with a good tackle. That's what I like to see. All right, so we wasted all of our Jameis Winston drives by turning the ball over and over and over and over again. We even gave him a touchdown. Okay, Cordell Flott made a nice tackle. You know, I always call out my offensive linemen for having special needs, but maybe I'm the one with special needs. Maybe I'm just stupid. Or maybe Daniel Jones is stupid. I mean, that was a dumb throw, but I was hoping, you know, Jones could loft it over the defense, Daniel. Do you know how to do that? You can do that. That's all you know how to do. You can only run the ball. Because if it's not running the ball, it's useless to you. Now it's time to get sacked, because you deserve this. Where in God's green earth are you throwing that ball? You are not getting sacked yet. So I don't know where you expected that ball to be thrown. And now you're getting sacked every play. So I'm just confused on what Daniel Jones wants to do with this team. Get sacked. That's what he wants to do. It's over. This game's done. It was done a long time ago. Man, I got school tomorrow. I don't want to do this crap. I don't want to watch Daniel Jones suck for 20 minutes. Are we going to be able to score another touchdown, guys? I don't think so. Not looking likely. Jameis Winston's still in. Bobby Okereke, TFL. Yay! Everyone clap. We did something on defense. Now, if only our offense was competent. I mean, our defense has only given up like half the points today. Doesn't help that Elijah Moore has 100 yards. Yay! I'm so excited to play Giants franchise. I got cooked in man coverage there. I mean, the only way Nick Chubb... Oh, and Dexter Lawrence is hurt. Well, at least he's not going to the clubhouse. Nope, it's not called the clubhouse. That's baseball. At least he's not going to the tunnel. That's a scary tackle. Hit precise. Oh, you're coming back out, dude. You're the only one that can stop Nick Chubb legally. Otherwise, I'm just going for cut sticks every play, and that feels a little dirty to me, you know? Bobby Okereke, you don't want to do what JOK does and jump up in the air and make the pick? It's all right. It's understandable. You know, not everyone can play a solid linebacker position. If you don't want to play, you can just say that, you know. You too, Kayvon. No one wants to play defense here. We don't play defense. We play offense. And when I say we play offense, I mean we throw 300 interceptions and get sacked 40 times because Evan Neal and Daniel Jones both have traumatic brain injuries. And we leave Elijah Moore wide open every play. Give me who's on Elijah Moore? He's not on the field. Okay, that means I can't get cooked by him. Can't get cooked by him if he doesn't exist. But we can get cooked by freaking David Njoku. Oh my gosh. Great play, guys. All right, now if you noticed, there's a different quarterback in. That's because I benched Daniel Jones because I hate him. It's Drew Lock season because he has any sort of talent. I also took out Evan Neal because I just can't stand watching Evan Neal play football. And it is now Jason Peters, you know, the 37-year-old husk of a player. Neighbors sure likes Drew Lock. I can tell you that much. As that's the end of the third quarter. We are down by 24. But hey, game's not over yet, right? We still have a chance. Where's Malik Neighbors? We're just going to target him every play. Hear that, Browns? That means you can cover him and only him. Oh, well, Jason Peters doesn't want to block him either. right, basically, I'm just going to try and survive in the pocket enough to get a throw out. There we go. That's what I like to see. Come back to the line. Get back to the line. Curl outs. There's no one covering Theo Johnson. Take the snap. There we go. Drew Lock is such a better quarterback. I can't even imagine how I would be without Drew Lock as a backup. There we go, Darius. Don't sit on the ground like that. You make me think you're hurt. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh my gosh, Neighbors dropped his first career touchdown. Dude just doesn't want to get a touchdown. That's how it is. That's how it is, Malik. You just don't want a touchdown. There we go. Malik Neighbors' first career touchdown. Lord, it took him long enough. They want us to go for 2. For what purpose? Like, we're so out of this game. It's not even close. They can't even hear my play calls. Darius Slayton got the 2. Okay. Like, if we had Drew Lock in the entire game, I'm pretty sure we'd be winning. Or at least be closer, because Drew Lock actually wants to play football. Cordell Flott also doesn't want to play football. I've said Cordell Flott's name more times this game than I have the entire rest of the season. In fact, I've probably said his name in this game more times than I've said any other defensive back in this on this team's name except for Tyler Nubin. Oh, so Deshaun's just not going to fumble? Okay. I might honestly bench Daniel Jones. He might be benched next week. Will it work? I don't know. You tell me, man. Dexter Lawrence should not have to run halfway across the field to tackle a man. You guys hit him twice, and neither one of you made it even close to tackling him. He was closer to running out of bounds than getting tackled by one of you two freaks. That's a touchdown. Who even is that? Is that... Oh, I didn't get to see. Jerry Jeudy. Oh, Lord, we getting torched by Jerry Jeudy, baby. All right, out comes Drew Lock. Obviously, the only guy that can throw to Malik Neighbors is Drew Lock, because anyone else is too busy getting sacked. Honestly, I'm tempted to put in Tommy DeVito soon. If Drew Lock happens to get hurt, it might be Tommy DeVito season. I'm not even joking. There we go, Malik. Malik Neighbors is getting all these catches thanks to freaking Drew Lock, bro. Oh, if he would have caught that one, I probably would have cried. That would have been a crazy catch. Come on, Drew. Keep it coming. Please tell me. Neighbors, you cannot catch, dude. I get he's like a deep threat more than a physical guy, but I swear I will make him into a physical receiver if I have to. There's Jalen Hyatt. Okay. Jalen Hyatt with another grab. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. I mean, Drew Lock is such a better quarterback. I don't know what to say. He's a 4 overall worse or whatever, but he plays so much better. That's not the play I wanted Malik Neighbors to run. There we go. If you catch this, Neighbors. Oh my gosh, dude. He's so talented. Holy cow. He caught that. Malik Neighbors touchdown. Jeez. Now we're going for another 2-point conversion for whatever. It literally does not matter. We are out of this game. But sure, Darius Slayton has his second 2-point conversion. Fantasy football members rejoice. I'm going onside kick. Speed onside. Give me the high kick. Oh, I shanked it. Whoops. Is that Jarvis Landry? No, not even close to Jarvis Landry. But yeah, literally, Drew Lock has 2 drives and they're both touchdowns. You cannot tell me you want me to still start Daniel Jones over Drew Lock. Lock or Jones also has like 7 picks in 3 games played. I need to call timeout. Forgot about that. That is something you do when you're trying to win a game. I mean, the comeback is still technically on, but is it likely? No, not even close. There we go, Deontay Banks. His 5th tackle. That's the other thing I wish. I wish we could be able to run more plays so I could have like more realistic stat lines and everything. But dude, if I ran, yeah, it's a touchdown. I figured it was going to be a run, so I took Pinnock down, and instead they decide, oh, let's throw it when if we run the ball, we waste their last timeout. It literally, they're just trying to run the score, which means I'm going to come back out, and Drew Lock is going to probably throw a third passing touchdown to Malik Neighbors. Because Aura, that's why. All right, guys, let's see how this offense does. He's just so much better than Daniel Jones. 155 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jones has like 3 picks. I don't even care that you threw it out of bounds because that was an accurate throw. Oh, Brian Burns broke his finger. What? Give me a drag with... He got bumped. Man. That wasn't on either Drew Lock or Robinson. All right, big 3rd down here. And we can't throw it to him in stride. So we're going to lose. You guys don't care about this. I might play one more even though I have school tomorrow. Chat, do I play one more? We still technically have one more timeout, but I'm not going to use it. I could not care less. Just run the rest of the clock out. They're going to run the ball, aren't they? Why are you trying to run the ball? Just kneel the ball out again, dude. It's like they think I'm going to use my timeout. You going to run another play? Just run the clock out, dude. Thank you. Like, don't even come out in another play. Just come out in quarterback kneel. We go down. That's not a shock. Drew Lock is so much better. Look at that. Perfect passer rating for Deshaun Watson and Jameis Winston. 21.7 for Daniel Jones. 139.3 for Drew Lock. Drew Lock is starting next week. Singletary and Daniel Jones had rushing yards. Get Daniel Jones off my screen, dude. Drew Lock's turning Malik Neighbors into such a better player. Only 65 yards, but still. All right, so embarrassing loss, but we have learned that Drew Lock is our starting quarterback. So the media is probably going to ask me how do you think Drew Lock's going or how do you think Daniel Jones is doing right now? And I'm going to say he sucks. Drew Lock is such a better player. Malik Neighbors is way better with Drew Lock at quarterback. You don't have to tell me anything. I know exactly what I'm doing. And then I'm also going to readjust. I keep forgetting every time I touch anything, Pat Pete gets moved out of the slot. So I'm going to put Pat Pete in the slot while off camera. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.